Before the video starts, I'm going to post the giveaway winners on the screen here. Congratulations to 3 winners. You have 1 week to reply back to me. I'll leave my email in the box description. Shoot me a quick email with your name, your address, and the prize that you won, and I'll get your sample out to you as soon as possible. Hey guys, today's video I'm going to give you my full in-depth review of a fragrance from the house of Louis Vuitton. It's called Imagination. So in this video here, I'm going to tell you how I feel about the fragrance, if you should buy it or sample it, and why a lot of people love this fragrance and they hype it up to death. This fragrance retails for $300 for a 100ml bottle or 3.4 fluid ounces. They do have a 200ml bottle as well if you would like to buy the bigger bottle, but at the end of the day, these bottles are refillable. And if you're asking, what does that mean, Chris? Basically, once you empty out your full bottle here, or pretty close to empty, you can take it back to your local Louis Vuitton boutique if they do the services, refills, and refill your bottle back up. What they do is they clean the bottle first, and they pour the juice back in it, and they actually give you a new sprayer atomizer. They put that on there, and you have your regular magnetic cap, and you're good to go. It's a service that you have to pay for, but it's $100 cheaper than buying the full presentation again of Louis Vuitton, Meteor, Celeru, so on and so forth. Same thing with 200ml bottles, usually about $100 and something off. The prices do go up and down, so please keep that in mind. Right now, it's about $195 to refill this bottle once I fully empty it. Now, my friend Jerome has afternoon swim, which he's going to empty. His bottle's almost empty, so I'm going to go with him very soon, probably the end of September or beginning of October, to get his bottle refilled back up for about $200 with tax. Let's talk about the note breakdown, which I'll post on the screen here. Now, before I talk about the fragrance, let me show you the presentation. They give you a nice box here. They have a ribbon in the back, and opens up, you get a nice box. It's a simple box, it's nothing special. Has your batch code up top, which is 3D01, 100ml bottle. It's the EDP concentration, and it opens up like this, a little sticker in the back, and it shows you the box it comes in, LV logo up top, and the box just goes like this, and the fragrance sits in like this, like a little pedestal. You open it up, and voila, there's your fragrance. Now I'm going to spray it on the paper and tell you how I feel about it. So I've worn this 4 times already. Awesome sprayers. They have great sprayers. As soon as you spray this fragrance, you're definitely getting that citrus, that bergamot opening. You're getting some lemon as well. So for indica, it lists as like a citron. Now, it's definitely a citrus opening, but you're definitely getting lemon as well. I get like more of a fresh lemon feel in the opening. You're definitely picking up the black tea from China vibe, basically black tea. Okay, now there are some spices in this fragrance as well, and you're definitely getting some sweetness from the ginger. So you're getting some ginger, some spiciness in it. Definitely picking up some cinnamon as well. The cinnamon is in there. I don't feel like cinnamon is the primary note. I feel like the primary note is more the neroli, the black tea, and the ginger, but you do get hints of cinnamon, which is nice. A nice bit of touch of cinnamon in it, so you're picking up that cinnamon vibe, and it's awesome. You're definitely picking up some ambroxan as well. This is a fragrance that you can go nose blind to it, so I got you do, like I do about 6 to 8 sprays, just so I can smell the fragrance throughout the day. You can do 4 or 5 depending on how it works with your skin, but these fragrances kind of lean on the linear side, so you can overspray these fragrances because these are fresh fragrances at the end of the day. Now, when you get to the middle of the fragrance, that citrus has calmed down some, and more of the neroli come in the forefront, and you're getting more of the black tea and spices in the fragrance. And then in the dry down, you're still picking up some ginger, getting some cedar as well in the dry down, and more in the dry down, you definitely do get that like a fresh soapy quality off of my skin. That's what Kelly said. She said, Chris, you smell like soap, like fresh clean soap, which is not a bad thing. She didn't say it was amazing. She said, oh, you smell like soap, like you just took a fresh shower, more in the dry down off my skin. And I kind of get that vibe. For me, I kind of get like a blue sea saltiness off of my skin in the dry down, and it's definitely a soapy quality as well. So I understand what Kelly means by that. I don't like the fact she says that because it's over a $300 fragrance with tax, but I get it. It's not offensive. It's not going to offend anybody at all. It's a fragrance that a man or woman can wear as well. Definitely a unisex fragrance if people want to know about that kind of stuff. And can wear as well as a woman. It will smell different on each person, so definitely go to your boutique and try it out for yourself and see how it works with your skin chemistry. Let's talk about performance. So if you're new to my channel, I usually wear the fragrance for about 3 to 5 days. So I wore this fragrance 4 days in a row, and I'll tell you how I feel about it. So the first hour to 2 hours is your pretty sweet spot where it has a nice bit of moderate projection. It's about a half an arm's length. So this one here is when people walk by you or in front of you or behind you, they're going to catch wild of the fragrance. Longevity, for me, I got about 6 to 8 hours on my skin, depending on how many sprays you apply. You know, if you're doing about 7, 8, 9 sprays, you're probably going to get more of that 8-hour range. If you do less than that, you might get about 6 or 5. This is one where you can go nose blind to it with the Ambroxan, so please keep that in mind. This is one where I wore it a few times and I felt like after 8 hours I couldn't smell it. People around me could smell the DNA off me, which is amazing, which is awesome. I couldn't believe it, but it shows that when you wear a fragrance so many times, your nose is going to get fatigued where you won't even smell it anymore. Even though you overspray it, people can still smell the fragrance around you at the end of the day. Season occasion. So for me personally, this is going to be more of your warmer weather, spring and summer, but you can wear it all year round signature scent, especially if you're going to be indoors. Now, if you work outdoors or construction like I used to do 9 years ago, then yes, you know, working outside in the cold weather, it's not going to perform. But if you're indoors at a work facility, if you work in a warehouse like I do, if you're working in an office, corporate office, this will work perfectly for you. There's really no complaints. Occasion wise, for me personally, this is great for any occasion. This could be a great date night scent, a casual scent, running errands. This could just be a fragrance that could be your signature scent. You grab it, couple sprays, you're good to go. You're going to smell fresh and clean with the added sweetness from the ginger and the cinnamon and the spice. So this is a great pick-me-up fragrance, very refreshing fragrance. Like as soon as you take a hot shower or a cold shower, whatever you're into these days, you spray it on and you get a burst of freshness, a burst of airiness, a burst of happiness as soon as you spray a fragrance like this on your skin. Trust me, I didn't think I would like this one, but I really do like it at the end of the day. Ratings and final thoughts. So for me personally, I'm going to give this one a 8.5 out of 10. Now this one have got me a few comments as well. I was at a friend of my house, Mike. His wife was there, his kids were there, and my friend Scott was there, Jimmy was there. They all walked up, gave him a hug or handshake. Oh man, you smell great. What are you wearing? And they never smelled his DNA before. So I got literally about 5 comments going to an Eagles party at my friend's house, Mike. I'm not an Eagles fan, I'm a Dallas fan, but had a great time hanging out with my friend Mike. We've been friends for almost 7, 8 years now. More than that probably, but he actually liked the way this one smells as well. Now this is one where potentially he would probably buy this for his wife because she really likes the way this one smells, and he's not hurting for money, right? He doesn't really wear fragrances, but he likes the way they smell when I hang out with him, so you know, he's definitely get this for his wife in the future, maybe a Christmas gift. But the reason why I give it an 8.5 is that it's not my favorite from Louis Vuitton. You guys know that. I think I told you guys before, my #1 favorite is Meteor. Meteor is a very fresh, clean, soapy scent, kind of like a Bleu de Chanel Dior Sauvage vibe. This is up there as well, and it does have similar notes to kind of give you that Meteor vibe. It's not the same fragrance, but you get that vibe. That's why I like it. But I prefer Meteor over this as more of a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10 base fragrance. Plus, I'm not going to give it a perfect 10. Most people are not going to pay $300 for Louis Vuitton. You're actually paying for the name. You're not really paying for the juice. Let's keep it real here. You know, most of us guys are not really bougie like that, but it is an amazing scent. You should definitely check it out. You will smell different than most people wearing designer fragrances in the game. Now, this is a designer fragrance, but it's a luxury designer fragrance that you can pretty much, you know, you're going to smell fantastic. And people are not going to wear the same fragrance wearing for $300. Now, I do have Clones Inspiration as well, which I'll leave links down below if you want to buy the Clone Inspiration. It won't be the same, but it'll be pretty close that it might work with your skin chemistry, but you definitely got to get samples and try it out. At the end of the day, you should definitely sample this fragrance. I would not tell anybody to blind buy any fragrance on my channel. Maybe if it's like 20, 50 bucks, sure. When you're spending $300+, there's no reason to blind buy any fragrance. You can definitely get samples or go to your boutique and try this out for yourself. If you tried any fragrance from Louis Vuitton, let me know down below what are your favorite Louis Vuitton fragrances. Which one are you guys going to buy next? I think I'm going to buy Meteor or Nuit de Faux. Those are 2 of my favorites. Maybe I'll do a vlog video, maybe. I'm not sure. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the content, you're new here, please show your support by clicking that red subscribe button down below. Like the video and click the bell icon to miss any future content on this channel on the way to 11,000 subscribers. Without you guys, this channel wouldn't be possible. Thank you guys for all your support and love, and I'll see you next video very soon. Peace.